Aqua and Aqua Rising friends. Sandra from ForYourChi.com here today to do your July 2022 reading. Thanks so much for being here with me. Wow, this looks pretty action-packed this month for the Aquas. First house, we have awareness. So this means in the first couple of days of July, you already know what to do, but you have not you haven't pulled the trigger, let's say, on the plan. You haven't executed the plan yet. You will be required to do that in the first week of July for sure. There is something about the timing here that needs to be adhered to. You have Bass, which talks about being independent. Perhaps you haven't done this yet because you're waiting on someone else to approve or to help you, but Bass is here to say, no, don't wait on anyone else. You need to do this yourself, and you are completely capable of doing it yourself, and it needs to happen now. The bottom of this card says, your independence is the foundation for your strength and success. Why, yes it is. Yes it is, Aqua. Okay? Your second house rules your possessions and your finances. This is your money and your stuff. You have partnerships and alliances here. So this could be making an agreement with someone to bring in more money, to change the way that you're spending, to renegotiate. This can be a contract renegotiation at your job, or a new job contract coming in that brings you new money or more money. This could be a contract for a side gig, or this could be you signing your own new business documents so that you're self-employed. Now, Pele is here to tell you, follow the divine passion when it comes to this. This has to do with doing what you love, Aquarius. So good for you. The bottom of this card says, be honest with yourself and what is your true heart's desire here. Let me go back to the contract for a minute, because this card falls in your house of money. This could be you making money, or this could be you spending money. This could be the contract for some sort of major purchase. Vehicle purchase, home sale, real estate transaction. I'm actually getting that someone could purchase an RV for something business related, okay? Your third house, brother and sister, anyone that you consider brother or sister, this is karma coming for them. Now, this is big news in your brother or sister category. You may hear that something significant is going on in their life, or you may get a phone call or a text from them, or they just may show up at your door saying, you're not going to believe this, but I'm getting married, or we're having another child. You just never know what this is. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. Therefore, I would advise you to place protection on your siblings morning and night, just as you do yourself, if you do it yourself, because sometimes this can be a very unpleasant experience. Now, you pulled your brother or sister pulled the arts card here. Express yourself through creative activities. This could be the sibling who has an extreme creative talent. So therefore, that gives you a clue as to which sibling it is for those of you that have multiple, right? I'm also getting that someone out there may have a sibling that goes through some sort of cancel, clear, delete, traumatic experience, physically traumatic event, and they come out of it with a gift or a talent that they did not have before. Now, that's a very unusual message, and that's not for everyone, but that's for a certain specific someone out there. Your fourth house, your house of home where you currently live. You have the third eye chakra. So this tells me that you're going to be seeing images in your mind's eye around the house. This is also the card that I get when I think of the movie The Sixth Sense. The little kid sees dead people. Excuse me, you could be seeing dead people in your home. I cannot rule that out when I pull this card. You have Imanya, which talks about golden opportunities. Important doors are opening for you, and walk through them now. This could be a new spiritual gift that opens for you, or perhaps you've always had this gift and it has waxed and waned, and now it's wide open and will stay open for quite some time, if not for the rest of this lifetime. Now, this could also be talking about something like this going on with your father, with his third eye chakra activated, which he says he's seeing dead people. And if so, that could be a warning for some of them, because that is, if you look at there's a handbook that hospice gives out. If someone is not doing well physically and you think they may go at any time, that is actually a stage of death where they start seeing past loved ones, or they'll say, they see angels, or they see Jesus or something. And I forget exactly what stage that is, but it's one of the latter stages. So in other words, there's not usually much time left when they start saying things like that. If they're ill, I'm just talking about if they're ill. If they're not ill and they look fine and everything's healthy, then this is just a gift that your father or father figure is experiencing at this time. Your fifth house, your house of socialization and fun, also friends and dating, trapped in fear, you're scared to make a move. This could be, you could be having some sort of social anxiety and not wanting to be around people or crowds right now, or groups. I don't blame you. I'm not that way, but I can certainly see how people could be that way. For those of you single Aquarians, you may not want to be putting yourself out there in the dating realm right now, and I don't blame you for that either. But either way, you cannot make a move feeling like this. It's not a good idea. However, Rhiannon says that you are a powerful being. You are a powerful, as she calls it, sorceress. The bottom of this card, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So you already have what it takes here, Aquarius, to turn this around, because you don't want to stay in this too often. Because you could be attracting things that you don't want or you don't need to attract right now. Okay? Instead, she's here to tell you that you already have everything, all of the goodies within you, to rise above this situation and make it all better. What's in your sixth house? Sixth house, remember, rules work and health. The Capricorns pulled something similar in the tarot, that is. So if you have significant Capricorn in your chart, go check out that reading. That may be for you. Sixth house, work and health. You could be getting psychic information that comes in the form of aha moments, thoughts that are random thoughts that are dropped in, that are actually not random. They're part of the higher power, and you are your intuitive being that's picking up and honing in on these messages. And it will happen, bless you. That's my daughter. It will happen during your everyday routine. Driving, a lot of times it's in the shower. I say all the time that Reddit coined the term shower thoughts. This is what I'm talking about. That's where that came from. Doing your makeup, morning routine, daily routine. Sometimes it's driving because you could be on autopilot going to your job, and all of a sudden it'll hit you that you need to call someone, or you need to research a certain subject, or you need to look into something that you've never looked into before. Now, this could also be a premonition that's coming to you because you have Kali, which talks about endings and beginnings. For those of you that have been unhappy at your job, there could be an ending that's coming. Even if you are not intending to end it, the old must be released so that the new can come in. That's what this card is all about. This can also be, because it does rule health, don't forget, stopping one health regimen and starting another one. This could be food, diet, exercise. This could also be stopping a medication that's no longer working or serving you in replace of another one. You may need to change out your meds. This is not medical advice, This is practical common sense. Go see your doctor. If your medication is not working for you, go to your doctor, or there's something wrong with it. A lot of times people can't suffer through the side effects. If that's happening to you, go see your doctor. Go replace it with something else. Keep going back, and you might even need to change doctors until you figure it out, until you get to the bottom of it in an answer. Don't suffer like that. There's no reason to suffer in a situation like that. Okay, where are we? Oh yes, we need to pull your tarot cards for who's around you in your 7th house. And your 7th house looks the best that I've seen in July. It's actually the best that I've seen in a long time. I might go ahead, and I know I have several readings to still record for July, but I might go ahead and give you guys and gals the 7th house relationship trophy for the month of July already. I can't imagine there's going to be a sign that is any better than your love reading that you're going to get in the 7th house here. But we're going to look to see what signs are around you in your relationship house. Now remember, this can be romantic relationship, but also business relationship, but it looks more romantic to me than it does in July. For those of you single, it's good news. That want someone, that is. Okay, the Sun depicts a Leo. The Empress, which is Libra or Taurus for me, because that's Venus. And also the World card. So the World, as you know, all 4 elements appear in the World card. This could be all 12 signs, so I can't rule out any of the signs for the Aquarians. And they'll be happy to hear that, because that means they have more of a selection to pick from for those that aren't coupled. So we're going to take it to the extended reading. And the extended, I'm going to be going over your 7th house relationships, of primary relationships, your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income. We're going to be looking at your school and your travel, your career and your mother, your children, or your best friend, and the future card, which happens in October. Many blessings to you, Aquas.